Imagine waking up one day and realizing the world doesn't see you the same way anymore. Not because of something you did, but because of what you've become. Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis is more than a strange story about a man turning into an insect. It's a mirror held up to society, to family, and to the fragile nature of human identity. Today, we dive deep into the top 10 life lessons from this powerful novella, lessons that are uncomfortable, emotional, and brutally honest. Let's begin. Keycap 1. Identity can be fragile and externally defined. Who am I? It's one of life's deepest questions, but Kafka reminds us that sometimes the world answers it for us. Gregor Samsa's entire identity, his worth, his role, his value is tied to one thing: his job. The moment he cannot work, everything changes. His family's tone shifts. Their patience fades. Their respect disappears. This teaches us something uncomfortable. Society often defines identity through usefulness, not humanity. Many people today feel the same pressure. Lose your job, your status, your ability to perform, and suddenly you're treated differently. Gregor's transformation is symbolic. When we lose the label the world has given us, we risk losing our place in it. Keycap 2. Unconditional love is rare. Gregor sacrificed his life for his family. Every day, he worked tirelessly to pay their debts, provide stability, and keep them afloat. Yet the moment he could no longer carry them, their love faded. Kafka asks us to reflect. Is the love we receive truly unconditional, or is it tied to what we provide? In Gregor's case, love was transactional, dependent on his usefulness. And when he failed to meet expectations, rejection followed. This lesson encourages us to examine our relationships. Do people love us, or do they love what we give? Keycap 3. Society marginalizes the different. Gregor's insect form is more than a plot twist, it's a metaphor. For disability. For mental illness. For poverty. For anyone who looks or behaves outside the norm. The reactions he receives, fear, disgust, avoidance, mirror how society rejects the unfamiliar. Kafka highlights a painful truth. People who don't fit in are often pushed out. Instead of compassion, difference is met with distance. Gregor becomes invisible, forgotten, erased. It's a reminder that our world still struggles to accept those who don't match what is considered normal. Keycap 4. Work can dehumanize people. Before Gregor turns into an insect, he is already dehumanized by his job. He works endlessly, without rest, without joy. His life is reduced to a schedule, a quota, a paycheck. Kafka critiques the modern world long before modern burnout existed. When work consumes us, we lose our humanity. Gregor's transformation is symbolic of what many experience today. Feeling trapped. Feeling exhausted. Feeling like a cog in a machine. It's a warning: if we let work define us, we risk becoming less human long before any metamorphosis happens. Keycap 5. Self-sacrifice is often underappreciated. Gregor gave everything for his family. But when he needed them, they could not give even a fraction back. This painful reversal teaches a harsh truth. People often forget the sacrifices you make for them, especially when you stop giving. Gratitude fades when usefulness fades. Loyalty disappears when benefits disappear. Kafka reminds us, not everyone you help will honor what you've done. Not everyone you save will save you. This lesson encourages healthy boundaries and realistic expectations. Keycap 6. Appearance shapes acceptance. Gregor still has human emotions. He still loves his family. He still cares. But none of that matters because of how he looks. Kafka exposes society's obsession with appearance. We judge by the physical, even when the soul remains unchanged. Gregor becomes a monster in their eyes, not because of who he is, but because of what he looks like. In the real world, this reflects body shaming, stigma, disability discrimination, colorism, superficial judgment. A reminder that society often sees the surface, not the person. Keycap 7. Emotional isolation hurts more than physical pain. Gregor suffers physically, but what destroys him is emotional neglect. He longs for connection, for understanding, for comfort, but receives none. Kafka highlights a universal truth. Loneliness is one of the deepest forms of suffering. Many people today feel the same. Surrounded by others, yet emotionally alone. Alive, but unseen. Emotional abandonment is a slow, painful erosion of the soul, one that hurts far more than any physical wound. Keycap 8 people adapt quickly to loss. Gregor's death should have shattered his family. After all, he gave them everything. But instead, they move on. Quickly. Silently. Almost with relief. This lesson is sobering. People adjust to painful changes faster than we expect. Life goes on. Memories fade. Absence becomes normal. Kafka invites us to reflect on our expectations. How long do we think people will grieve us? How quickly will we be replaced? It's not meant to depress us, but to remind us to live authentically, not for approval. Keycap 9 communication defines humanity. Inside his insect body, Gregor remains intelligent and emotional. But he cannot speak. He cannot express himself. And without communication, he becomes less human in the eyes of others. Kafka teaches, being understood is part of being human. When our voice is ignored or dismissed, we lose dignity. When communication breaks down, relationships crumble. Gregor's tragedy mirrors the pain of countless people today who feel unheard, struggle to express emotion, are misunderstood by family or society. To speak and be understood is a vital human need. Keycap 10 true worth is often recognized too late. Ironically, it's only after Gregor dies that his family fully grasps the weight of his contributions. This lesson is haunting. People may only realize your value when you're gone. But by then, it's too late. Kafka urges us to appreciate people while they are still here, to acknowledge sacrifices, to recognize worth, to express gratitude before silence becomes permanent. Gregor's story is a warning against taking people for granted. Kafka's The Metamorphosis is not just a strange tale, it's a profound exploration of humanity. Through Gregor's suffering, Kafka forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about identity, love, society, work, and connection. The story is tragic, but the lessons are powerful. They remind us to treat others with dignity, to value ourselves beyond productivity, and to cherish the people who truly care. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who loves deep literature and life lessons. Thank you for watching, and remember, our humanity is defined not by how the world sees us, but by how we choose to see ourselves and others.